Power of the subject line, writing emails that get opened and read. Have you ever sent an important email only to have it ignored or deleted by the recipient? One of the most important elements of any email is the subject line, yet it's often overlooked or hastily written. But fear not. In this video, I'll be sharing my top tips for writing effective subject lines that will grab the reader's attention, get your emails opened, and ultimately help you achieve your goals. Greetings, colleagues. Welcome to the Rundown. Email writing is one of the most common business activities, but we also spend probably the least amount of time training or learning how to write proper emails. That's where this video series comes in handy. I'll try to give you some strategies and tips to make better emails. Today we're going to focus on the subject line. I've got 7 tips that will help you improve your subject lines and get better responses from your emails. Tip number 1, be specific. The subject line should clearly and concisely convey the main topic or purpose of the email. Avoid using vague or generic subject lines that don't provide enough information. Tip number 2, keep it short. Keep the subject line brief and to the point. Long subject lines can get cut off or be difficult to read in mobile devices, and many emails will be read on mobile devices today. Tip number 3, use keywords. Use keywords that are relevant and topic to the purpose of the email. This can help the reader quickly identify the email's importance and relevance to them. Tip number 4, avoid using all caps. Avoid using all capital letters in a subject line. It can come across as shouting and be very unprofessional. If every email you send has a subject line that's in all caps, pretty soon all your recipients are going to start ignoring your emails. So be careful about that. Tip number 5, be mindful of tone. Consider the tone of the subject line and make sure that it aligns with the overall tone of your email. For example, if the email is urgent, the subject line should convey that urgency. But if the subject line sounds urgent and then they open and read the email and the matter is not urgent, they're going to be kind of annoyed that they feel like you tricked them into opening the email. So be careful about that. The tone should be consistent. Tip 6, consider using action-oriented language. Use action-oriented language in your subject line, such as action required or urgent response needed, to convey a sense of urgency and importance. However, only if that is actually the case. So don't overuse it. Tip number 7, personalize if appropriate. If the email is to a specific person or group, consider using their name or the department name in the subject line. This can help the readers quickly identify that this email is relevant to them. Overall, a subject line should be clear, concise, and relevant to the content of the email. It should only convey a sense of urgency or importance if it actually is urgent or important. Don't overuse those types of phrases. Otherwise, people will start ignoring you completely, like the boy who cried wolf. And the subject line should have an appropriate tone for the message of the email and the person that you're writing to. I talk about tone a lot in the next video, so watch this next video to learn more about that. But before you go, conquer that like button and make it ours. Work hard today and enjoy tomorrow.